Well then, look at that. Look at that. And we're straight in, and we're going. Yay! Hi everyone, this is Malik. Welcome to episode 20 of my RimWorld live stream, blah blah blah. And also to continue the conversation that Off-By-One and Foxtail have been having, Boomerlope has self-tamed. It's unfortunate for you, my friend. Very unfortunate for you. Although then again, we could milk the bloody thing. I may actually just... Yeah, I guess we could just drag it into the pen. Do boomerlopes, are they like herd animals that you have to assign a pen to? Yeah. Yeah, they're not predators. They're not smart enough to be trained to stick to an area. But anyway, to continue the conversation, yeah, every time you got pegged, you walked even funnier Off-By-One. That was an odd situation. You're way behind? You mean like the design of the base? Yeah, we expanded the main room quite a bit last episode. We also upgraded our knight's room into this gloriously beautiful room for Paige and Delta Halo. Mostly for Delta Halo because Delta Halo's posh now, apparently. I have no idea, Off-By-One. I don't want to understand the biology of boomerlopes. But I am going to put some carpet in. That's what I'm definitely going to do. Fine burgundy carpet. Because burgundy, or what about purple carpet? Purple is more... I suppose Delta, if Delta's around, then they get to choose. But second to that, Paige can... Actually, then again, I mean... Who's... Paige, you're the wife. You're the knight consort, I suppose? I guess? So I suppose you get to pick the colour of the carpet that's going to be put in the room, because, you know, that's what happens when the husband's asleep, and you're just kind of like, right, time to get some proper carpets, or something, I don't know. I mean, most mammals have multiple nipples, Off-By-One. Multiple sets, in fact. Now, if I remember correctly, we'd rescued this Bogdan, the plank cutter, from space. And, yeah, we were gonna see if they wanted to join. Because if they do join, we're gonna do a ritual. I think Off-By-One wanted a ritual, I think. Something like that. Or was it Dunler? I can't remember now. Someone wanted a ritual. I can't remember what we'd actually decided, to be fair, with this guy, if they decide to join. But until they decide to join, if they decide to join, yeah, there's not much we can do. In fact, while they're there, let's have a little look at their health. They've got no cybernetic body parts. Because, weirdly enough, I've noticed you can steal people's cybernetics, and it doesn't actually bother them that much. It's odd. The boomerlope might be a bit big for you. Possibly! But you're a fox, and we all know the stereotype about foxes. Look, we've... Goxie's got the boomerlope in there, so we're going to end up milking a boomerlope. Might as well. I have no idea what they eat. I assume it's plant matter, and it's now asleep. I'm gonna assume it eats hay. Wow, we're actually getting low on hay. That's a bit bonkers. I think we need to kill things. We need to kill more animals. We're definitely gonna kill that goat. In fact, I'm actually just gonna kill a load of young goats. Because, honestly, and some young muffalos, because we just don't need them. It seems a bit savage, I know. but we just need to get the population down so that it's, you know, not so many hungry mouths is the general aim here. And I am just gonna kill that doe as well. Murder all of the animals. Because we're not got much hay left. Jeez. The symphony of screams. There's a song actually. What is it called? It's not Symphony of Scream, or is it Symphony of Scream? There's like a, I know there's a song that's Symphony of something, Symphony of Pain maybe, and all it is people crying out in pain. Did I dream this? I hope I didn't. You know, I bet this better not be something that I dreamed about, because I'm gonna be a bit disturbed now, and so should you guys be a bit disturbed. That's the kind of dream I have. Okay. I'm not sure what to do at the moment. I'm not sure what to do. We've got plenty of food for the animals. Let me check the wildlife. I've gotta keep an eye out on the wildlife. Damn it, Pat. You don't know anything. You don't know nothing. Okay, we're getting some hay brought in. Look at the meat we've got. I need a bigger fridge. Like, a lot bigger. I don't need to sell it. Do I have a selly thing? Yes, I do have a selly thing in there. That's what they're called now, selly things. There needs to be a rearrangement, I feel. We're a bit low on power. Power! You know what? I'm pretty sure. Yeah, we have 10 components. I think that might be enough to power. Geothermal. Okay. Let's build a geothermal there. We're also going to build some walls around it, because, oh boy, we need some walls around it. Let's put some steel walls. How much are steel walls? 5 each. Okay. This is cool. This is fine. I'm just going to have a little open courtyardy thing. That's steel tile, concrete. Concrete. Structure, steel door. Fuck the tree, Foxtail. We don't give a shit about this tree. I'm gonna chop it down. I don't think we can. I don't think we can. It doesn't work because it's like it's the wrong kind of meditation or something. But I think I might just chop the bloody thing down. Is it safe to peg a boomalope? There's so many jokes that could be said for that. Yeah, the tree, I think, is pretty much useless to us. You know what? What happens when I chop it down? I kind of want to chop it down. I want to chop it down. Why can't I chop it down? Go on, Fox. Why shouldn't I chop it down? I kind of feel like I want to chop it down for a laugh. Wouldn't it be funny if I chopped it down? Is that not funny? Or is that going to piss a load of crazy people off? Oh dear, well I'll leave it alone then, I guess. Fine, I'll leave the poor thing alone. Ugh, honestly. These guys doing their thing. I also probably would be a good idea to have some power conduits. That would be useful, wouldn't it? I'm just going to run the power conduit directly down, straight into here. Because at least then that's slightly more protected, I guess. Straight onto the power grid. And then hopefully it'll charge up them batteries nicely. Go on, guys. Get working. What's Necromancer doing? Chopping a tree down. Someone gained a level in plants. Little Horn is just incidentally chopping a tree down. That's in the way of the build. I still want to chop it down, but I'm not going to, because it sounds like really bad things happen if I do that, and I don't necessarily want more bad things to happen. Everyone's eating on the go. I think that's one of the mods I've got. I should probably post a list of all the mods in the description of this live stream. You know what? I think I need more concrete floors just underneath here so that the concrete spreads properly. Because otherwise it looks a bit crap. The whole point of the concrete is to make it look kind of industrial and kind of cool. Hey, Little Horn. Check the wildlife again. No foxes. So, sorry, yeah, Paigey, did you pick a colour? Because I kind of feel like Delta Halo's not here. So, in lieu of Delta Halo picking a colour, I feel like... I mean, purple is the classic kind of beautiful, like, royal colour, I guess. But red is also a beautiful colour. You've got the pink, kind of indigo-y, you've got white, which is a bit boring, orange, which is kind of a bit dull, yellow, cream's almost white, green is again a bit dull, turquoise is quite nice, the turquoise is nice, blue, blue's nice, purple we've seen, dark is just a dark grey, and then black is literally what it sounds like. So, red, Paigey. Okay. We're going to make you a fine burgundy carpet. And I feel like I need to spread the carpet out a little bit weirdly. And that sounds a bit... I'm not sure exactly how to do it, but I feel like it needs to spread... Should it just be all the middle tiles of the room? That's a very long carpet, you know? Kind of feel like it needs to just be in the bedroom. Perhaps those 8. So it's... Do you know what I mean? And then the business area where people come in to whatever it is they come in to do on business, then they don't get a carpet. I don't know. One of those 8 tiles in the bedroom? I kind of feel like that might work. What do you think, Paigey? You let me know. Let me know roughly where you think a carpet should go. I don't want too much carpet, because then it... You know, but where do you want? Where do you want your carpet, Paigey? You know, anywhere up to about 10, 12 tiles worth of carpet, and then let me know. Describe it best you can. The power of words. How much chem fuel? 77% milk. The thing is, it's described as milk. That's the horrifying thing. Which does suggest that baby boomalopes drink chem fuel. Kind of horrifying, but okay. We've got plenty of steel. Could always look at getting another generator here as well, actually. Oh boy. Yeah, that's awkward. Because it can't overlap that. But apparently that's fine. Well, it describes it as milk, Mr. Trillion. Trillion? Blah. Okay, let's dig out a little bit more, I guess. Okay. I'm not sure exactly which bit needs to be done. Well, yeah, no, cancel. Cancel. There we go. And then I may need to dig out a few other bits, but we'll see. We've got a breaker that's a makeshift fuses. We haven't actually even put the proper breakers in. It needs plasteel and components. We have enough components. That's not a problem. Okay, deconstruct that, and we're gonna swap it out properly. We need steel slag area. That's what we need. We'll expand. Okay. I'm just kind of. That's 12. So if I do that much, we've got just as much space as before for organs. And I am going to expand the prosthetics lab a little bit more. There's a lot of expanding I want to do with things. In fact, actually, instead of expanding that way, why am I not expanding this way? Because the tailor shop does not need further expansion. So let's dig all that out for the prosthetics. So the organ vault. Let's shrink that zone so that people move the organs over. We can then build more into there for the actual workshop for prosthetics, because we don't need a large amount of space. And then I can put a storage area off to the side. It'll work out better. What are we researching? That is a good question. 3 blocks at the bottom of the bed. So we'll find out the researching later. We've got to get this carpet right. So 3 blocks at the bottom of the bed. I mean, the bed is too wide, so 3 blocks at the bottom of the bed, and then and 3 blocks so it comes out by 1 each side of the bed. I don't know which 3 you want. Touching the top wall? Because that would be 8. If it was all the way around the bed. Like that. Or are you thinking that? I probably will, Chosen. You know what I'm like. So let me know which 3 at the bottom. We'll get it right. It's not like an urgent thing to decide right now. So, we are currently on an advanced bionics, and we are halfway through. I'll try my best, Foxtail. You have fun, man. But what I will do, before we go crazy, is just remove that floor, and pick an actual floor for this room. Something nice, I guess. Kind of like that one, actually. Although we could do with a wooden floor. Problem with the wood floor is there aren't as many options, and I want each room to be slightly different. What I want to know is, does it tell me? Does it actually... Oh, there's like extra carpets in here as well. Oh no! We've got extra carpets. Damn it. Okay. I need to cancel carpet related things. Red check carpet. It's always the bloody way, isn't it? Gonna have to see which kind of carpet. Yeah, the 4x2 makes sense. So it's just like basically those ones. So that's the 2x4 that I've just drawn in white there. 4x2 makes sense. I quite like that, because you kind of get out of bed and then you put your feet on the nice carpet and it's there when you're walking around the bed and going in the dresser and going in the bedside cabinet and stuff. It's a nice, warm, homely kind of flooring. Ooh, we've got compacted machinery in here as well. That's nice. People are doing their jobs. Unless something crazy happens, I think there's going to be just a lot of me fiddling around getting things right. Why isn't that chair being stored somewhere? I kind of feel like I need to install it somewhere. Do we have any workbenches that don't have chairs? Not really. Not really. I do like how decadent this entire room is, which is exactly what it's supposed to be. It's supposed to have longevity. You know, this level of decadence is like Emperor level of decadence. If I duplicate that room here, which is what that marked area is for, any visiting noble person is going to be absolutely fine. Lots of sheep's wool. Lots of random projects that have been started by various people. We're all good. We're all good. How are we getting on with this power? We still haven't built that. Delta Halo's having a bit of a work frenzy. Work faster for the next 8 days. Depending on whether or not, you know, they're sitting on a throne being all posh. Jade? I mean, we nearly have 1,000 jade, chosen one. We have quite a bit of jade. Why, what you thinking? What we're thinking? Making some little statues out of it or something, maybe? Jade statues are pretty cool. Everyone's very, very busy, but not a huge amount is getting done. It's like everyone's... There's just a lot of work on at the moment. I'm gonna have to wait for it to kind of get its... Oh, we've got more stuff going on. Okay, looks like all of the materials have been delivered. And King Mage is gonna be doing cables. Look at that. Oh, a solid jade giant throne. Very good point. Do I remember where my flowers are in Minecraft? I feel like they're at minus 1,625 by 65 by minus 555. That's where I think they are. That's where they are, Paigey. Did you remember where they were? Oh, man. I don't think you can make jade carpets. That doesn't quite work. But one of those big thrones, because there's like an extra sized throne. Here you go. That's a meditation throne, but a grand meditation throne made of gold and jade. Oh jeez, we have actually got quite a lot of gold, but look at the size of this throne. What kind of madness is this? What kind of maniac needs a throne that big? I suppose our Delta Halo probably does. Defenseless. Defenseless Thrumbo? I'm pretty sure there's no such thing as a defenseless Thrumbo. Oh, look. Thermo generator. Generating 3,600 juicy power. I mean, that's pretty good. Is that linked all the way? No, I literally need to do a bit more cabling. Whoops. So there we go. Once those 2 tiny bits of cabling have been done, that will, for some bizarre reason, my brain had it in that cable would, like, connect in the same way as electrical consumers would, you know, like workstations and stuff, and it just had to be close. But no, it's like every other generator. It does not need that. It actually needs a full cable all the way. It's fine. It'll get built pretty quick. The moment a builder decides to do that job, it's gonna get done immediately. But yes, big giant mega throne. And mean, if we just reinstall... Oh, I've got to deconstruct the blooming pillars again, haven't I? Oh well. It's fine. Batteries are looking healthy. Need to put a little circuit breaker in there. Yeah, geothermal. You build it on a geyser or a geyser, and yeah, it just generates a lot of power. Damn it, little horn! Have you? Oh no, you're fine. There was only one to build. I thought you only just literally walked all that way and did one. Okay. Oh, the solar panels are all pumping juice out, and yeah, there's a lot of power being produced at the moment. How many components we got? 19 components. Who the hell's been busy making components? That's awesome. Okay, yeah, I'm cool with this. We're gonna oh yeah, I need to relay the power cables in the wall here. And then I guess out here. Ugh. It's kind of gross, but okay. Just temporarily. Probably could smooth these walls down a little bit so I can put the wires in there. How much actual steel do we have left? 334. Not enough for a lot of things, but it's okay, I guess. $300 jade for the throne. It is a big boy. It's definitely a big boy. But I'm making space. I'm making space for it. We're gonna temporarily move the throne down to there. Deconstruct that pillar. Deconstruct that pillar. And make an uber jade throne. Do we not have? Oh, it is just... Okay. Okay, there we go. And then that there. Because it needs to go in a straight line down to there, and then I can have another 2 sets of sort of branching out things. A bit haphazard. But it's fine. He's fine. Yep, the geothermal is connected all the way. Hello, Dunlap. Okay. That's connected like that. Now I can start getting rid of all this crap. And then I can make a nice new copy of a whole bunch of batteries. And a circuit breaker. There we go. Oh, the dude that may or may not join us. I mean, he might not join us. In fact, a lot of the time they don't. So is it worth it? Well, they're going straight in there to build all the stuff. I mean, it kind of is worth it, but it's like, is it really, really worth it? We can have a look at him if you want. Oh, he's getting fed. See, maybe. I mean, he's really high spirits. Let's give him drugs. Can we give him drugs? I feel like we should be able to give him drugs, but apparently we can't schedule operations, which is super rude. He's good with plants. Oh, and he's an undergrounder, which is useful. He's not great, but we'll take anybody. He can be cannon fodder. Only kidding. But he's not got any negative traits. I mean, tough's actually really good, and he's melee as well, so we give him a sword, give him some armor, and just send him in. In fact, actually, being a tough undergrounder, that kind of works, actually. Blix is on the... Blix is a pianist. Ooh, what's going on here? Caffeine addiction. King Mage is addicted to caffeine. Whatever. Caffeine addiction's not a big deal. I think we grow quite a lot of caffeine. I mean, literally all of that's coffee plants. We need to put a light in this room. That's what we bloody need. That's what we bloody need. Slap in there. And this should then connect up both those batteries. Good. And they are slowly accumulating charge now. This is good. This is good. Let's get rid of that fuse. And then build one last. We've got components 11. Sort of stable, bit low, but stable. And then I can build another 3 batteries there. Same sort of setup. And then you've basically got a big battery room. And it's a nice high amount of energy being stored in there. But yeah, we can hope that the guy decides to stay with us. Look at their mood. The fact that it's only a +3 for being a very impressive hospital. Another textiles trader. What is with these guys? They're absolutely bonkers. They're all just textile traders, and I have no idea why. I don't think we have anything really that they want, and we've bought a load of stuff already, and we don't really have the skilled crafters, so I kind of don't want to use the hyperweave yet because, well, because we've got no one that's like really skilled to make high quality stuff. I don't know. Oh, I see what you're saying, like the logs. Well, you do have the log side of things, which gives you things not in a summary, though. So you can see recent history, and then obviously you can... But that doesn't really give us, like you say, it doesn't give you stats. I don't think so. Huh. Oh, what's this? Life expectancy, bio, health, permits, records. Oh, here we go. Yeah, we do. We literally have that exact stats. Wow. So, what stats do you want, I guess? I mean, I'll tell you what, Little Horn, since you're the one that asked for it. So, you've been here 3.4 years. You've not been hosted or a prisoner. You spent 59 days total in bed. 2.5 of which for medical reasons. 1.2 days unconscious. Blah, blah, blah. Time spent on entertainment, 10 days. Time drafted. Holy crap, that is a lot of stats. What have you been doing the most? Time constructing 23 days. Well, we kind of knew that, didn't we? 15 days worth of hunting during that time. What the fuck? 3 seconds on fire? Where the hell is that? Time on fire. Why is that even a stat? That's great. It's terrifying, but also great. But at least you've been firefighting more than you've been on fire. I feel like that's a net gain, you know? Shots fires. 4 headshots. Enemies downed. 21 animals downed. I mean, that's a fair point, Wouter. That's a fair point. So you've killed 121 things. Mostly animals. Yeah, you've had seven human-like kills. I think they're the ones that we need to. So 7 mechanoids, 7 humanoids, and plenty of downed animals. You haven't downed anything else. Like humans and mechanoids, if you're gonna hit them and down them, they're dead. Yeah, it's like that one's pretty obvious what that is. Things crafted, things hauled, things constructed. There's a lot. Bodies stripped 8. You've literally stripped 8 corpses. And buried 6. You've only harvested 2 plants. That must have been the early days when you were kind of, you know, when we needed as many people as possible to do the harvesting and stuff. Alright, now that we have the thing, we have a grand jade meditation throne, and I'm gonna assume that it needs to be orientated like that. Pagey, do yours next. Okay. I didn't see a reason why not. Don't see a reason why not. So, you've been here 3.4 years, same. Time on fire. You've spent no time on fire. Wow, you've spent 7.9 days in bed for medical reasons. Damn. What else do we have that is nice? Firefighting 2 hours. Constructing. Sowing and harvesting 29 days. Well, we can tell what you do a lot of, obviously. Kills 38. But look at that, 14 human likes. No mechanoids. So you've had the same number of, like, threat kills, I guess? You know, humans and mechanoids, but it's all humans. Some downed. Tended to a lot of people. 210 meals cooked. Pegging record. I mean, I'm curious as to what the animal stats are then. Let's look at Patches. Does Patches have records? Here we go. Yeah, Patches the goat has data. Damage taken 34. Received 2 10s, 5 operations. Lol. It's kind of funny. Yeah, I like it. Oh, that grand jade meditation throne is starting to get together. So when one of our good builders wakes up, they've got a big fucking throne to build. I kind of like how ridiculous some of these things are. And I'm glad I expanded the room to be big enough, because that's just enough space between those 2 doors. I like the silver billiards table. It's like so decadent. How ridiculous is that? I mean, I've got solid silver tables here, silver there. Buffalo wool, which is super comfy, I suspect. Chess table made of silver. It's all good. It's all beautiful and decadent and yeah. I don't think it does well, so let's have a little look. Yeah, it's shots fired, I suppose, is about as close as you're going to get. But obviously that's... You can't really equate shots fires to kills as such. Obviously you've had 0 shots fires and 38 kills. Mostly animals, only 3 mechanoid kills. Mostly, I think you've been tanking damage. What's pegging? Applying peg legs to animals. Like all of our permanent goats have peg legs. We pegged them. That's what pegging is. Here we go. Horn is the one building the grand throne. Oh boy, that's a lot of work. Okay, that's a long-term project. I'm glad I didn't disassemble the other throne first. These batteries are looking healthy. Okay, this guy's off home, so we didn't get a new guy. And I'm not cruel enough to try and kidnap him and enslave him. Then again, he's not belonging to any faction, so I mean, if we did, I don't think it would look bad to any. You know, we wouldn't make any enemies. I don't think, but he's got ridiculous hair, so we don't want him. Well, I did actually go in there off by one and say advanced bionics. I did. And because we were halfway through, or just before halfway through when I looked. So I did remember. It was like almost immediately afterwards. That Delta Halo can actually meditate in the throne, looking at the new throne that's being made. Have a little look at the wildlife. I really, really do want a fox. A male fox. We're going to find eventually a fox, and it's going to be a female. Yeah, I know, off by one. You should be sorry. You had doubted me. Rude. And then you didn't even pay attention. Oh. I mean, I don't want to dress him up in expensive things. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we actually did. I was kind of waiting for this. Hang on, wool cloth. Wool cloth. Do we have to have a spinning wheel or something? Oh, I bet. Oh, I bet we need to have a loom. Oh no. Where are we going to put this? Kind of feel like... I don't know. Let's expand it. Oh, no, it's not working. Expand. That way. Pick that up. 1 second, guys. I'm going to just quickly build the walls. Oh, we really need some more bricks and stuff. I think people need to be left to catch up with all the duties. But I don't know whether or not that other rug's going to be better than what we've already got, you know? Kind of feel like it might, though. Red wool carpet. Is there a beauty 3? Whereas the fine burgundy carpet, beauty 4. So yeah, I think the fine, it was red that we were going to do, and it was that. There we go. I mean, I could just completely carpet this room. Like, it doesn't have to be the posh carpet. It can be the slightly lesser carpet. I think that's actually what I'm going to do. I'm going to pick a more neutral color that's closer to the grays and browns and stuff that we've got for the other rooms, because I don't want it to like stand out like it's a posh room. But then that gives us an alternative floor that's a bit posher, you know. But yeah, I think if that's incorrect, Paigey, let me know. But I think that's what you wanted. Nice, rich, burgundy carpet. Just covering the foot of the bed and the area around it. Which I think works. Looks quite well. Alright then. Just gonna pop open another beer. There we go. But it'd be nice to see what that other carpet looks like. Even though it's only Beauty 3, it might look nice and you know what I mean? We can fiddle with the patterns. You know, like Minecraft Terracotta. You know, they have uses. They have uses. Awesome, Paigey. Well, I will let that carpet be built then. Oh, Paigey. Let's get this done properly. King Mage, I mean, what am I doing? My brain is just, yeah. Faulty brain. Brain problems. Oh boy, we don't have much cloth. Ugh. Actually, we really don't have much cloth. We need cloth. Oh boy. Huh. Well then. That would be the best place to put cloth. Or other cotton. Oh yeah, the cloth traders. It's actually like really convenient. How ridiculously good is that? Yeah, good one, chosen one. Good call. Good call. Ugh, weird purple cloth. Ugh, I don't like that. Let's get like, I don't know, 1,000 of it or something. That'll do us for now. Is there anything that we want to get rid of? Plain leather, a little bit, I guess. We don't want to get rid of too much, but I want to offset the cost of everything. Apparently we've got a random shirt. We've also got a steel flak helmet, which is low quality, but it'll get us some cash. And that's basically it. That's fine. This is fine. Weird purple cloth. Not that it is actually purple. But yes, that was a good shout out. Good shout. What are you even harvesting? Hops. Ooh, all the beer. Yeah, it's gonna take a while for all this to get hauled into the correct place. Let's speed things up a little bit. Like, I like quite a leisurely game a lot of the time. Sometimes, you know what, when you're kind of waiting for things to happen, you kind of need to speed it up a little bit. A black market trader. Ooh. Okay, we're gonna have a little look at these bad boys. What, a top hat? Kill Skeletron for the clothier. I think someone's been playing too much Terraria. Right, what have we got? We can sell jade, we can sell plasteel, blah 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 blah. Psychoid leaves. I feel like we can sell some psychoid leaves. We have enough psychoid leaves, you know what I mean? We'll sell a little bit of that. Oh, look! Maybe some lungs! We can sell a few lungs. We can sell quite a few, a lot of things, actually. That's 8,000 we're going to receive if we do that. Might buy a load of steel. That's actually kind of cool. Okay. An immuno-enhancer? Stone skin gland. Bionic gland releases chemical and nanomachines that transform the user's skin into a built-in suit of armor. The whole epidermis thickens and hardens to resist burns, while a jointed exterior keratin plates form everywhere they can, including the head and face. While it's very difficult to physically hurt someone using this implant, the plates and hard skin significantly reduce the user's physical attractiveness. Oh boy! Okay. Advanced bionic eye. Psychic sensitizer. Yeah, they just have a random human ear, apparently. That's cool, though. We don't want too many pump shotguns. We don't really want the steel clubs or the steel knife that's crap either. Sniper rifle, obviously, we're keeping. We're gonna get rid of the bolt action rifle. Auto pistol's not as interesting. Yeah, just knives in general. Steel knives, we don't need them. We're gonna have swords. Swords! I need to create some plasteel swords, I think. Or at least one, anyway. What else have they got that's crazy? They've got a lot of clothing. How is this black market stuff? We could sell some of these weird-ass sculptures. Kind of feel like some of these might be useful for money, but I'll leave them alone for now, I think. Okay, that's all that we probably should be selling. Little Horn's like got the energy rail rifle gun. Little Horn has got some sort of badass gun at the moment. And I think we passed the pistol down to somebody else as their sidearm. Uranium. You want me to buy some uranium? Do you want me to make a uranium thing? I feel like you probably want me to make something that's uranium. I kind of feel like titanium as well. Oh, good God, why is titanium so expensive? I should get some titanium though, shouldn't I? Because otherwise we're just never going to have any. I feel titanium's a good call. We've got 33 medicine. Zeus hammer is kind of like a nano-powered sledgehammer for combat. Which, to be fair, isn't a bad call. It's incredibly expensive though. It's an excellent quality Zeus hammer. Good against mechanoids, apparently. So someone could run around with a fucking massive giant hammer that's got nanotech in it. Or some sort of weird ass shit going down. It's a lot of money though, in fairness. It's a lot of money. Oh God, I don't know whether we can be trusted with a rocket launch chosen. I don't think we should be trusted with a rocket launcher at all. Or a jump pack. Kinda want a jump pack now. Single person burst rocket for short range flight. With its integrated harness and guidance assistant. The jump pack allows anyone to leap long distances at high speed, even over obstacles. It must be recharged after several uses. Some space attack militaries have melee combat specialists who use jump packs to bypass obstacles. You know what? That kind of sounds cool. So we just get a... I know we can make jump packs, but let's get a shield and a jump pack. Let's get 2 jump packs. We can give it to our melee guys and literally they can do exactly that. There is a rocket launcher. Do we really want a rocket launcher though? I mean... it would be fun. Oh, go on then, I'll buy a rocket launcher. I'm inviting disaster by agreeing to this rocket launcher shenanigans. But, you know, you make a good point, I guess. Get rid of that. We're still gonna receive a lot of money for this. I like it. Well, not a lot of money, but, you know, a sizable amount of money. Let's just chuck a little bit more. Just push my luck by selling a few more organs. And can I get 200 titanium? Look at that. Maybe 150 titanium. Because I want some goodies, you know? There we go. Done. We just bought a lot of weird ass stuff. It's like, yeah, let's just buy all that. That sounds like a good idea. Yeah, plasteel would have been a good call. But oh well. Would have been a good call. Well, the throne is approaching halfway. Selling them isn't necessarily the problem. Acquiring them, that can be the problem. But I do want to keep some organs in case we, you know, have fatal injuries and stuff. So I like to keep some backup organs, if that makes sense, for emergencies. Still need to decide who gets the exoskeleton. No, if they're hostile, I don't think you can. Oh, pushing my luck in the fact of, like, we might get multiple people injured. Injured? Whatever. We might get multiple people injured, like if we get attacked. I like how Goxie has just decided, fuck it, I'm gonna wear this jump pack. It's like, Goxie, you do not... Jump pack isn't for you. I'll sort out who wears the jump packs in a bit, but it's definitely gonna be the melee people like Pagey and Wouter. I mean, I know that you're excited, but... Come on. But actually, since Goxie is being a little greedy sod, I'm gonna drop that. But yeah, whenever I sell something or I decide I don't need something to get rid of it or whatever I decide. A combat supplier, what the hell's going on? Is that can't be the same one because it was a black market supplier before. So that's like, what the hell's going on? Well, I'm not gonna say no. I could sell them some organs. I know again, I kind of want to keep 4 organs is a lot. I mean, we can do, Little Horn, we can do. But it's the plasteel that we need to make them. That's the problem. It's plasteel as much as anything else. Reverse Santa. Hey, nobody snuck down anybody's chimney. But also, yes. Well, that's the black market trader. What? Am I just like an idiot? Did I just misread something? Or am I gonna have to actually, you know, select which specific trader I want to talk to? Yes, I am. Yeah, it's just there's 2 different options because they're both in range. I'm gonna have to select the right one, which I have, of course. Because of reasons. Blix is definitely wanting a cup of tea. Look. Wow, you down that tea in no time, Jesus. You like your tea. Now we have a slightly different trader. Okay. What have you got, guys? What have you got? You got stuff, that's what you've got. I mean, I don't like getting so low on organs, but it's always useful. Ooh, a plasma sword. I mean, I kind of want it. That would be cool. Kind of want it. I mean, I kind of do, don't I, Chosen? It's definitely a definitely high on the list of things that I should buy. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, you've kind of convinced me. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna give it to somebody. I'm gonna give that plasma sword to one of our melee guys. And they're just gonna slice through people. Not much, Pagey. Not much. There you go. You can make your own bloody carpet, Delta. I think it actually describes quite well how the, it's a metal cord sword with a cutting edge. Plasma is wrapped around the core, held in place by an energy field, probably some kind of EM field. Targets are both sliced by the metal core as well as burned or ignited by the plasma sheath. So it generates plasma and then holds it in place with EM fields. That's what I'm reading. No, plasma is a physical... It's a state of matter. It is matter, it's not just energy. It's more than gas. It's like beyond gas, because you got solid, liquid, gas, plasma. That's my layman understanding of it. Well, we're halfway done with the big throne. And we've got Delta slaving away making their own bloody carpet. Undignified bedroom. Well, you best fucking hurry up then! No, lava is not plasma. Not that I'm aware, anyway. Lava is just a liquid. There's a lot of things that are liquids. Basically, when in doubt, if it's a solid or a liquid, it's a liquid. Like, technically, I think I've heard, I can't confirm, but I've heard that glass is sort of a liquid. Like, it literally does drip, but it's so slow, it takes, like, centuries to actually drip, but it does drip very, very slowly. But I can't, like, citation required, I cannot citate anything with that. That was something that I learned a while back, and I can't credit the source, so it's probably correct. But I know that, like, a lot of medieval windows and stuff like that have been observed to be drippy. But it could be one of those urban myths, you know what I mean, Little Horn? That's the thing with a lot of stuff like that. You have to take a lot of things with a pinch of salt. Yeah, there are some weird things like that off by one. Yeah, I'd heard something similar. The medieval window thing is a myth? Okay. Yeah, a lot of these things you kind of hear about, but you don't necessarily know how much of it is fact and how much has been either faked, and then also how much has been elaborated by well-meaning people, but then misunderstood and parroted and Chinese whispered and blah, blah, blah. That's fair. Look at that, you see? It's like half true and half not. Delta, what are you just like failing miserably at making this beautiful carpet for your wife while she sleeps? Honestly, man. What kind of knight are you? This is not like honorable or whatever it is. Well, it looks pretty good so far. Obviously, it's not finished, but it's getting there. I mean, it makes sense to put the thicker bit at the bottom. Makes the paint more stable, I guess. All you guys competing to get the information in. It's good though. I like stuff like this. You know, when people can bounce ideas back and forward and not worry about being wrong and not worry about who knows what, and you know what I mean? That's the important thing about knowledge, is it doesn't matter who was right and wrong. It just matters that we're all right at the end, you know? And these myths spread about, and we've seen a lot in the last couple of years of myths spreading around. Which many of which is not necessarily useless trivia, but yes, the glass liquid thing is fairly useless. But yeah, people don't want to fact check. I think sometimes people can't be bothered. But I think that some of it is that people don't want to be wrong. They don't want to know that they're wrong. Being wrong is something we all need to learn how to be. It took me a lot of years to be okay with being wrong. And it sounds stupid because everyone's wrong sometimes. But you know, when I was younger, oh boy. I mean, I was a know-it-all. And I still am. But I accept that there's loads of things that I think are true, are probably not. And some things that I don't think are true, probably are. Like the whole drippy medieval glass thing, you know? You know, everybody's got those little snippets of information in their head, and we think they're right, and they're wrong. We've all got it. Yes, that's a good idea, Chosen. Very good idea. But I think that, you know, we're in an age of competitiveness, and people who are stubborn and don't want to, like, lose face, and it's like, there's no face losing when it comes to saying, oh, really? Oh, I didn't know that. Oh, cool. Like, nobody thinks less of a person for just shrugging and taking it lightly of like, oh, I thought that was true. Oh, well, never mind. No, the more you know. You know, and all that. Nobody is going to think less of you, but so many people see that admission of being wrong as somehow a sin, like a tragedy, like some big massive scar on their character, and it isn't, you know? We all have these things that we're wrong about. What is this? A shuttle, blah, 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 place to land, etc., etc. Outland from... Aravina will attack the crashed shuttle site in an attempt to kill its occupants. You must defend them. Blah, 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 blah. 8 hours. The rescue shuttle will come. I don't know how difficult this is. Oh boy. Well, that's the thing off by one, and I think, and from a leadership and management point of view, I've paused the game. God, you know it's getting serious when I pause the game to talk. I'm kind of pausing it to read this, but then I kind of want to carry on with the conversation. From a leadership and management point of view in employment, you gain so much more as a team leader or as a manager to admit when you're wrong than you think. Because if you've admitted that you've been wrong in the past, in public, like you stated, I think we should do this because of this, and someone says, yeah, but if we did that, this will happen. We should do this instead. If as a boss, you're like, you know what, I did not know that. You're absolutely right. That's a much better idea. Or, I didn't know that. How about we do this? You know, you are going to gain the trust of people. People are going to be like, that guy, they have in the past, you know, changed their mind about things. You know, that they've honored the right course. So when people are in doubt and you make a decision and people are like, are you sure that's the right way? And you stand by it and say, yeah, we're going to have to do this. I know it's going to be difficult, but we're going to do it. People are going to trust you more because they're like, ah, well, if you weren't sure, you'd admit you weren't sure, but you sound sure now, so I'm going to go with you. And you just gain so much more. Like, always trying to be right, even though people know you're wrong. Oh, it's the fastest way to lose respect and trust. Oh, boy. Yeah, and I think that unfortunately we have a bit of a problem. Like, this whole no losers kind of thing. Like, no second place stuff. There's a lot of that going on in sports, and I think that's a very similar mechanism where you... where you're teaching people that losing, that coming last, that coming second, that being wrong, not being as good as the person who's best is somehow bad, and you're just teaching kids that you're not teaching them how to be magnanimous in defeat, you know? I mean, sometimes I catch myself doing it. I'm going to hold my hand up and say, you know what, I can say, you know, got to admit when you're wrong. If you are wrong, you've got to admit when you've got a bit of detail. But sometimes you can slot into that bad habit of trying to get out of looking wrong. And I have to catch myself. It's like a conscious effort to catch myself, stop that, move forward, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, exactly. You know, we're all different in different ways. We've all got strengths and weaknesses, and we're all completely fucking different. You know, I consider myself to be a bit of a sciencey techie nerd, but there are people that know loads more than me about stuff. So it's like, does that make me a worse person than them? Does that make them better as a person? No, of course it doesn't. It just means that we're different. There's probably loads of things that I know that they don't. And, you know, and even if everything that I know, they know, and then also more, so what? You know, you gotta... It's one of those things in life. Yeah. Learning how to be wrong and to not win and be okay with that, I think is something that is so... It's difficult to teach, but it fucking needs to be taught. Anyway, look at that. Philosophy and education and upbringing and nurturing children and teenagers and young adults with Melek. Oh boy. The subjects that we get on with, I love it. This is one of those things about live streams that actually is great that you don't get with doing normal videos. Is that kind of bouncing ideas and stuff, because when I start a video, I kind of like, right, let's get into that mindset, and then I have a thing, and I've got nothing to bounce off, but I'm bouncing off you all the time. It's great. Is that a complaint, Chosen One? Sounds a bit like a complaint. Bitch. Yeah, it's just me chatting with you guys. That's what it is. Also, I do have plans. Speaking of casual live streams and stuff, I do actually have plans of doing something between Christmas and New Year. And it's gonna be, I'm hoping, you know how I did like I think it was a couple of years back, I did the whole cheese and wine and grapes stream. You know how I had the little webcam pointed at a little table and I just keep picking at the wine and stuff and the stuff. I'm gonna hopefully do something like that again. It's gonna be silly. I don't know what I'm gonna play. I might play some Noita, I might play some Star Citizen, but it's gonna be something silly and it'll be like in the middle between Christmas and New Year. Oh my god, a Minecraft school? Jeez. Oh yeah, I think being wrong should be... it should be uncomfortable. Being wrong should always be uncomfortable, but that's all it should be, and we should... And being an adult is about accepting some discomfort, because you know that in the long run, or even the short run, it's gonna be better off, because there's some other thing that's good. I think a lot of people, whether they be parents, or whether they be older siblings, or whether they be teachers, or whether they be bosses, they feel like they're going to lose credibility by being wrong. That somehow that means that they're not going to get listened to in the future. That people are going to be, oh, well, they're not always right, so I'm going to go off and do what I want to do. And that's not how it works. That's not how it works. And if someone behaves that way, then that's not the leader's fault for revealing that they were wrong about something. That's that person's fault for not, honestly, accepting that you have a relationship where you're subordinate. And you know what? I know that's shit being subordinate, but we're all subordinate to somebody, you know? And, yeah, it's just, people need to break that mindset. And trust me, when your kids... I mean, I'm not a parent, I never have been, and I'm unlikely to be so I don't want to talk on behalf of parents, because that's like, I have no first-hand experience, and I bet it's a lot fucking more difficult when you actually are a parent to do the things. But theoretically, the idea is if you show your kids that you will admit when you're wrong about something, and that's okay... They'll admit when they've been wrong about things to you. And then as long as you don't betray that kind of trust they've gotten with you and punish them for being wrong or whatever, you know what I mean? As long as it's a reasonable reaction to that, that's a bond, you know what I mean? That's a strengthening bond. We can be wrong together, and we can forgive each other for being wrong, and we can work together to be right and better in the future. I know this is all like theory crafting, and I haven't used this in practice with children, but I've done it in the workplace, and it works, you know? Anyway. The throne is nearly bloody done. Oh boy. Oh boy. The topics we get into, it's great. My face is slightly hurting from smiling now. This has cheered me up a lot. I really cheered up. Holy shit, look at that fucking throne. What the absolute fuck. Oh boy. Delta, you best like your throne, because good grief, that's decadent. Look at it. What the hell is that? I kind of want to get Delta now. Delta's asleep. Delta's literally just sleeping in a nice, comfy, carpeted room. That's bonkers. But, yeah. That's a throne. I kind of feel like this granite brazier needs to be like silver or jade or something. I have flagged the old one to be... I've flagged it to be dismantled. Holy shit. There you go, Wouter. That's exactly it, you know. And you get a lot of people who are worried about their sort of like the maths that their kids are doing, because, you know, a single generation, what is easy maths, what is preschool maths, what is junior school maths, I've got different terms than Americans, no doubt. But you know what I mean? Each stage of school is different. They're expecting more, and let's face it, if you're not using maths in your job, you're gonna forget all of that. But that's not something you should necessarily be afraid of. Up to the point of college, you can work with your kids with this, you know what I mean? And learning from your children is okay. Yeah, yellow and green does look a bit weird. It looks a bit out of place. But gold and jade? Gold and jade. It had to be gold and jade. That's decadent. That's a decadent throne. Let's see how, like, beautiful it is. 53 is what it is. 53. That first Masterwork silver table is 43. I don't think I've got anything that's 53 in this room. That throne is pretty fancy. It's pretty fancy. Hot damn. Yes. I mean, yellow and green are not the worst combination of things, but I think the problem you've got with this is that the jade is maybe slightly too bright and it doesn't have any texture. Like the jade should be textured, because jade is a natural material, so it would have texture and patterning and impurities. And the gold, it's very difficult to graphically represent gold because it's so shiny and reflective, but that's a very flat yellow. I am not a graphics designer, but I can kind of see why that looks a bit weird, because of they're not textured, you know? That's fine, it's a simple graphical game. But yeah, it does look a bit odd. It might be useful if I put some, like, you know, jade columns in there. Once Delta sat in it, I'm sure it'll be fine. Oh yeah, having carpet in front of the throne. Oh boy, yes, off by one. That's a good idea. Yeah, I think having, like, an amount of yes, you are absolutely right. It's got to be the fine. I'm kind of feeling, what do you think, red or purple? Because purple is the royal color, but red is like a traditional, or the burgundy is the traditional. Yeah, red is probably the best choice. I don't want a single, I want like 6 tiles of carpet here. I'm feeling like the 6 tiles here should be. Let's just do that and see what happens. It's great. I love it. I think it's, yeah. It's all going to get destroyed by pirates, of course. We're going to get attacked by pirates at some point. They're going to destroy everything, and then we're going to be sad. I think you're probably right off by one. Purple is traditionally the decadent royal color, but yes, the combination is a little bit garish as it is. Purple's just going to make it worse. But yeah, a bit of burgundy carpet in front of the throne. Not too shabby, not too shabby. And it's also ever so slightly more decadent than the current floor tiles. What were these ones again? They were also only 3. It's interesting. Still want to see what that is, but we need a loom. We need a loom. Ah, yes, foxes. We need to check up on the foxes. Unfortunately, no. We'll have to keep an eye out for one with traders, because sometimes traders will have random pet animals. I mean, there's a yellow-coloured carpet, but I'm not sure whether or not it's going to look nice. I agree that it might match better. Ooh, no, it wouldn't. It looks dull as anything. Yeah, that's not good. Yeah, I think red is it contrasts with the green, which is acceptable. Like how Delta's making his own carpet. Everyone's having fun. Oh, Matthias, you don't actually have a statue in your room. We need you to have a statue. We need you to have a statue. I think we need to have a good... Let's install this one. Is there like a negative mood? Is there like an undignified throne room? Yeah, because it's, yeah. It's got some naked floor tiles. Yeah, red and yellow and red and green work okay. There's a warm glow from the flamey braziers anyway, so it's not too bad. Red just goes quite well with kind of decadent carpentry anyway. The hamster nuke, yeah. That was odd. He's gonna throw the word odd. Odd. Okay. Let's put up space for titanium and uranium to go into that vault. Guys, look at that! Just before the break, we have new research that can be done. So, we have just done advanced bionics. We could do exoskeleton suits now. We've also got various other bionic-y stuff. Synthetic organs, we still can't make the cool organs, which is a thing. Specialized limbs, so we can have drill arms and field hands for farming and mining. There's stuff in prosthetics we can do. Nothing in there, nothing in there. There is some stuff in here, but I don't think it's that useful, so we're kind of on here. I mean, that's an option, chosen one. Yeah, we could be idle and then have Blix use the penetration scanner. That's actually an option. Huh. Yeah, it's an option. We'll see if people vote for that, I guess. We've got a few things that we could do. Metal fabrication. Now that we have titanium, that is a thing that might be useful. What else have we got? We got autocannon turrets. Recon armor. The gun link is something that people are interested in. Pulse charge munitions, so you know, the energy weapon stuff. Shield, so we can build our own shield. Television. We could always get a tube television and then work towards a flat screen television. That would be kind of cool. But either way, let's get some voting done. And also, yeah, vote if you want idle. Vote idle. Idle is an option. Well, the reason for idle is to let the ground penetrating scanner work, because at the moment Blix is the best person for that, and they're always occupied with doing actual research. So it's useful. It could be useful. That's what Delta would have wanted. I see. I mean, that's as good a reason as any to vote for anything, I guess. I think the slug turret is behind one other bit of research, but yes. That would then require autocannon turrets. That's a vote for autocannon turrets. That's fine. So we've got a tube television, uranium, 3 votes for idle, 2 votes for Coco. We actually got an idle. Idle is winning the vote at the moment, which is kind of cool. Everything that gets put in here, I'm going to have to ban. I'm going to have to make sure that people... Actually, tattered apparel is not... While you guys are voting and I'm waiting, I'm just going to... Steel flak helmet. It's a shame that such things do get tattered. Kind of feel like we need to have an armory, so people don't, you know... Okay, that's 3 votes for the uranium slug turret thing. Although Pagey's going tube TV. Oh boy, suddenly we're getting like a 3-way split. Because if Pagey's going tube television, that's tube television's got 3 votes, uranium slug turret's got 3 votes, and Idol's got 3 votes. Woof, boy, that's a 3-way split. Oh, I'm gonna give it a moment just to see if you guys wanna negotiate and juggle, or you know what I mean. See if you can resolve the split yourself. Otherwise, I'm just gonna pick the thing I want. Oh my goodness, I get a vote, sort of. And then after I've determined what is getting voted for, and I've selected it, we're gonna have a break. Seems like a reasonable enough time to have a break, I think. Ah, all quiet. Look at that, a little bit of negotiation. I actually kind of like this. It's not silly, but it's kind of silly, if you know what I mean. I just kind of like the dealing side of things. It's nice. Oh boy. Okay. Tube TV is suddenly jumped ahead with 5 votes. Nice. Oh, Tube TV has jumped forward. Nice. Ah. Votes finished. No. The TV suddenly raced ahead. And thankfully it's not too long. It's 1,000. 1,000's like a medium kind of research, I guess, at the moment. Look at that. Look at that glorious, glorious throne for Delta. What is your feeling on this? Ratty apparel. You've got ratty apparel. Ah, it's flak vests. I kind of feel like we need to put an armory. Before the break, I need to move the industrial stuff further in. So, like, have a workshop here, yeah, for manufacturing and stuff, and a storage for those sorts of materials. So these 3 rooms, their functionality get moved to here, yeah. That's what I'm thinking. But then again, yeah, because the prison was potentially going to be here. Workshop-y here thing. Then that area can be reworked into like an armory, so that if we get attacked, because it's not like enemies suddenly appear here, you know? Everyone can run through and grab the weapons and armor and stuff. Like have lots and lots of shelves and stuff for stuff. Like weapons people can carry around. But I feel like armor just wears out when people are wearing it all the time. So it'd be nice to have that kind of, oh no, shit hits the fan, charge into the armory and get armored up, you know? Because I bet some of these things are just wearing down for no reason other than the fact that they're just being worn. I don't know. Oh wow, wow, so you just got a lot of meat on you. You've got fine meal that's pure meat, and you've got a load of raw buffalo meat. I mean, you're not wrong, Chosen. It is a main source of income. Oh boy. Anyway, so I'm gonna have a brief break. Clicking all the wrong buttons. Leave a little bit of music for you, and then we can pick this up in a little while. Yeah, we're doing well. We're doing well. It's fun. It's good. Good. And then we can get a TV. The advanced bionics is going to be interesting. I dread to think what it requires to build some of those things. We do not have much plasteel, but hopefully the ground penetrating thing, if we get that done, that'll be That'd be good. Anyway, I'm gonna leave you with some music. I will be back in a bit. Right then. It is back. We are back. Ah. I don't know why that suddenly needed some strange guttural sounds, but I think all things are better with random guttural sound. I don't know. Okay, looks like things are getting brought back. Oh, a sniper rifle's been made somewhere. But yeah, I kind of need a workshop-y thing. It's gonna have to be big enough for a fabrication bench and a load of other benches. That animal prosthetics is gonna get put in here. Let's put some concrete floor in here. And some walls. I guess some sandstone, granite walls? I don't know. How much does a granite wall cost? 5. We've got enough granite for a few little bits of granite walls, is there? All good. Wow, Necromancer, you just enough. So you carried 3, 2 pieces of steel and you could have carried 3. No, you couldn't, because we have no more steel. We have no more steel. I need to find some steel. Oh boy. Oh, some uranium down here. I think I do actually remember seeing that before. But now we need to dig out a load more steel. Do we actually have nearby steel available? What I am actually going to do, I'm going to set another mining run, I guess. What's that? Colonist needs treatment? What's going on? What is going on? Social fighting. Why are Walter and Matthias fighting? Guys, stop. Stop fighting. I mean, guys, well done. Well done. You're just bleeding over everything now. That's and why are you... Go rest in an actual hospital bed. I know you're trying to be as far away from Matthias as possible. Honestly, what are the injuries like? Jesus! Wow, you destroyed Matthias's thumb! You punched his thumb off! You monster! And you just had a few I mean, what the hell, man? What the absolute hell? You just crushed his thumb with your fist. You psychopath. Well, I guess cybernetic hand for you. Oh boy. Yeah, wow to you bad boy. I know. What is with these guys? So Wouter spoke bad, started insulting Matthias's nephew, and then Matthias went into a rage. It's a bit crazy. Yeah, 16-year-old. Wouter, you are like 41, and you start slagging Matthias off until eventually he rises to it, and then you smash his thumb. Wow. I mean, the thumb's gone. I don't think that there's a... this isn't Dwarf Fortress. There isn't some random thumb laying on the ground somewhere. Which, I'm pretty sure does happen in Dwarf Fortress. You do get, like, all sorts of body parts. Hell, you get random teeth spilled on the ground when dwarves fight. They just punch each other's teeth out. And then you can make crowns out of it. Because you're in a fey mood. Fucking idiots, both of you. I guess cybernetic hand time, I guess. Well, it depends, I suppose. We're not 100% sure what percentage of the manipulation penalty is from the missing thumb and how much is from the various other things. We're gonna have to wait and see, and then I guess making a cybernetic hand, a replacement hand, we kind of need... Maybe Wouter was jealous of Matthias having a left thumb, because Wouter does not have a left thumb. It's left thumb, like, jealousy kicking off. That's weird. What the fuck? We probably don't have enough. Advanced bionics? No, I mean, it's yeah, that's a lot. But if I just made like a prosthetic hand, it depends really how it looks. We'll have a look and see how. Yeah, because it's only 3 plasteel. Oh no, it's 20 plasteel and 3 components. It's quite a bit. But we can make a bionic hand for people. Oh, I mean, yeah, there may very well be some statue about this fight, and it's going to be bonkers, but, you know, this is how it works. Look at this. Look at this random corridor of shame. No steel at all. A corridor of shame. Weird slimy walking noise. Does the boomerlope make gross sounds when it walks? Good night. Kinda gross. At least these guys are actually going to eat at the table. That's at least something. Because there was no useful resources in this corridor. That's why I called it the Corridor of Shame. The person that dug that out failed to find any steel or anything useful at all. It's shameful that such a corridor that's absent of raw materials should exist. I don't want to hear anything about the fact that it's not their fault that there was no resources there, and that it's probably my fault for designating that corridor that has nothing there. None of that. It's definitely the corridor of their shame. Hey, I never said I was a logical person. The penetration. The research is most of the way done now already. It's pretty cool. I don't think it's going to be risky, James. It's fairly well protected. No animal in there has died yet that's not been slaughtered, and we're not going to slaughter the boomerlope, so I think it should be fine. Hey, Nakomi! Timeout still in the corridor of shame. Oh, there we go. Look at this. We now have a new supply of beautiful, beautiful, beautiful steel. I mean, I'm up for other things to be found as well, but steel seems to be the thing that we really could do with. So Delta, how do you like your new throne? Let's see. You happy? You're drowsy. Yeah, it's a little bit late. It's 7 o'clock in the evening. Extremely impressive throne room. Only +4. Rude. We're slowly building up that chem fuel. Very strange. Well, Wouter's healed up. Surprise, surprise. Matthias is still there laying without a thumb. It's just... It's the kind of fights you guys get into. It's bonkers. Children, children, children. Hey, Darth Pugs. Been a while. Yeah, we haven't named that female warg yet. There's a female warg there. There's a female juvenile. There's a female juvenile. There's a male warg that hasn't been named yet. We've got lots of things that need to be named. Muffalos that need to be named. Sheep, goats, all kinds of stuff. Just, you know, throwing that out there for people who are in the live chat if they want things named after them. I kind of feel like we're in a tight situation here, Chosen, and I think the idea that we've got this solid silver billiards table, I feel like it's, regardless of what's going on, I think it's still pretty damn impressive. Getting some rocks for the stone crafting stuff, which is good. Let's speed things up a little bit. Just a tad. Looks like everyone's heading to bed. Is the boomalope going? Going where? Going insane? Going home? Going to be a problem? Specification. Elaboration, please. Yeah, actually, that's a good point. Very, very, very good point. Yeah. The boomalope is one for keeping. We are not going to be slaughtering that one, so yes. It is going for naming. Going boom? I mean, yeah. You would, the name's definitely the clue with that. But yeah, if people want to be named after have the boomalope named after them, then yeah, I'm never gonna be slaughtering it. It's gonna be, it's a male boomalope and we're milking it. That disturbs me slightly. That really disturbs me. But it says milk. It says milk. I mean, male mammals can lactate under the right circumstances. So, I mean, I'm not going to question it anymore. Maybe milk. Because it's not like it literally says milk. It's not like ready for milking. Because you can milk things for things other than milk, you know? No, there is not. There is only an animal to person soul transfer ritual. I am not pegging the boomalope. And to be fair, the pegging only really got done to give practice to our surgeons. What is a boomalope? I mean, a boomalope's basically like... Well, let's read. Engineered for chemical production, the boomalope grows a large sack of volatile chemicals on its back. Though it is weak and fragile for its size, other animals have learned to avoid it because of the huge explosion it produces when it dies. It can be milked to produce chem fuel very carefully. So it's kind of like a herd animal. I'm assuming boomalope is kind of like saying an antelope, but it's kind of that kind of animal. It's just, it oozes chem fuel. I feel like nobody's in that situation yet off by one. We were hoping, weren't we, about that space refugee that we rescued, that they may turn around and join the colony. But yeah, no, we didn't get that. Womp womp, I suppose. It's been a nice chill episode. We've not had any crazy shenanigans happen. I mean, that could happen, Nakomi, yeah, absolutely. But yeah, they don't explode on their own like a creeper. Yeah, kind of a fuel cow. Except the males and the females both produce chem fuel. So, yeah, anyway. Kind of weird. But then again, this entire game is kind of weird. Right. What I am going to do is, let's move the animal prosthetics. Let me see. I'm going to reinstall this about there. And I'm going to reinstall this about here. Because that then fits there. I'm going to reinstall this. Can't reinstall that there yet. But yes, the chair and the blah. There. There. Colored fireworks. Well, it only works upwards as well, off by one. It only works from an animal to a human. It doesn't go from human. You can't fit a human soul into an animal body. That doesn't work that way. It's too. It's, you know what I mean. It's an object you're trying to fit inside a small container. It doesn't work that way, unfortunately. I mean, I know these rules may sound a little arbitrary and almost like I'm making them up on the spot, but I assure you that these are absolutely the official rules of how this works, and they're not at all made up on the fly. No, off by one. Like I literally said just now, that's not what I'm doing. I don't know why you would get that impression. Exactly, Trillin, exactly, and we don't have any of those. So it's a very tricky ritual at the best of times. Yep, we got a little bit of lag. I don't know what the lag is, it's like 10 seconds or something like that, I'm not sure. I mean, you guys would probably know better than me by seeing how long after something appears in chat that it appears on the actual stream. Tube television's done, guys. Look at that. You see? That was quick. So, we had the option, like was mentioned the last time, of going idle. So idle for penetration, or penetration of the idle, or whatever the fuck you want to call it. But the word idle has to be in the sentence for that vote to work. And that then would allow Blix to do some work on the ground penetrating scanner, so we can determine where there's some nice stuff nearby. But if you want to vote for a particular research, we've still got things like Cocoa, which was voted for at one point, various drug-related things. Biofuel refining is still a thing I want to experiment with at some point. Metal fabrication will be useful now that we have a bit of titanium. We could go and continue the tube up to flat screen television. Jump pack so we can make our own. The autocannon turret that then leads to uranium slug turrets is an option. Recon armor, gun link, phaser charge munitions. All of these things are kind of cool. We also still have some things in prosthetics, so exoskeleton suits, rib replacements, spines, all kinds of stuff like that. Bionic warfare does seem kind of cool sounding. But we've also got synthetic organs, which is a very relatively basic thing, which we still haven't got, and specialized limbs, which I'm kind of curious about, but we'll see. We'll see. So, yeah, vote away, guys. Vote away. And we'll see what we get. Because, you know, that is the way it works. Yeah, exactly. The idle for penetration would definitely, eventually, would reveal more plasteel that we can use for the various cool things. In fact, while you guys are voting, I think, Paigey, you've got a sword, so I think we need to make you equip the plasma sword. Little Horn's got the super gun. Delta Halo, you do not have an awesome blade. You have awesome stuff on the whole. You don't need awesome stuff. We have sniper rifles. Necromancer, you've been doing some cool stuff on occasion, so I kind of feel like you need the excellent sniper rifle. Oh boy, that's an upgrade. That's a bloody upgrade. And King Mage, you've been doing pretty good, so you can also get a sniper rifle. There we go. And I'll figure out who gets the missile launcher thing soon. So let's have a look at the votes. Let's have a look at these votes. We have, oh boy, Idle Penetration, 1 vote from Chosen, Coco from Trillin, that's 2 votes. I feel like Little Horn is voting gun links from, oh no, going Idle. Idle, looks like it. Blah, blah, blah. Hey, Louter, Pagey's only voting for what you're saying if Pagey says that that's what they're doing. Yeah, chocolate farming, Nakomi. Cocoa is like, we can then grow cocoa trees and make hot chocolate and stuff like that. Off by 1 is autocannon stuff. Oh boy, okay. Yeah, Pagey's quiet at the moment. My goodness. Well, that's 4 votes for Coco. We got 3 for autocannon, 4 for autocannon. Pagey is 2 for idle, 3 for idle, 4, 5 for idle. This gets so complicated sometimes. Oh boy. Okay, so Idle has just pulled up in front of, like, with 5 or 6 votes now. Looks like Idle Penetration. Hey, no problem, off by 1. It's just, you guys are just so chaotic with your negotiation. I love the negotiations, and everyone's like wheelie-dealy. I like it. I like that. It's cool, like the interaction. It doesn't make it bloody easy sometimes. All the votes are kind of bouncing backwards and forwards. Oh, no. Oh, you see Strife. Strife's happening. I think Idle has like 6 votes now. I think that's winning. I'm just going to scroll again. Chosen. Blah, 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 blah. Off by 1 is Idle. Idle from Little Horn. Idle from Pagey. It's Idle. We're gonna go Idle. I don't know how long that we're gonna go Idle for. But I'm gonna switch on the power, and I'm gonna get Blix to actually switch the power back on. Blix, go on, Blix. Go do the thing. Idle is helping, and at some point we'll switch it back to not Idle. Don't clean dirt. There we go. We should have enough power to do this. Oh, we need to make a copy of that. There we go. The Idle Penetrators. I mean, it's not the worst name that I've heard. Well, I mean, I can't enforce people's promises. You know, if you guys promising each other, then you need to, like, remember afterwards who kept the bargain up and who didn't, you know? Oh, shit, yeah. Oh, God, yeah. Yeah, sorry, votes. Votes closed. I apologize, yeah. Yeah, that's fair off by 1. I have a bit of OCD as well. Well, the CDO. Hang on a second. I'm pretty sure it's the other way around. Or is it? Or is it different? I don't know. I mean, it's OCD that I have always known it as. Penetration is happening. Well, it's gaining percentages. It's alright. And the scanning speed is like 3 times the speed because Blix is just like amazing at penetrating, apparently. Fair enough, off by 1. Fair enough. Oh god. Yeah. Okay. That's cool. Yeah, I walked into that one. That's good. I like that one. Yeah. It makes no fucking sense, but I get it. It's yeah, okay. I like it. I like it. Oh dear. We kind of need prisoners to work the hay farm or something. I don't know. Oh boy, look at all this. I kind of like the prisoners thing. You know what I mean? Like having prisoners to work for us is great. But you know, let me just get them to like push the hay into a nutrient paste dispenser, and that's how they feed themselves. I mean, they can actually farm both of these other farms. We can have, yeah. But anyway. Paigey has a plasma sword and a jetpack. Yes. Yeah. Wouter has the stabby knife. No, I don't think you can name prisoners. I think they just have their own names. But I've never tried. So maybe? I don't know. 11% to a guaranteed fine. It's all good. It's all good. Right, let's have a little look at the wildlife. Oh, we've got an injured lynx. But no foxes. What's up with you, lynx? Let's have a little look at the logs. You tangled with an ibex. And they beat you fairly noticeably. Actually, no, it just literally just got headbutted. Headbutted in the front leg. And there's, I'm guessing, the ibex just bit them good. I mean, we could definitely. There are combat-specific bionics, which would be kind of cool to have. Look at that page. You just work that thing and make those components. Question is we're at the moment we're making 1 at a time, because the skill to make 5 at a time is 10. How far is Pagey from 10 crafting? Actually, not that far. Go Pagey. Do it. Yeah. We still need to decide who gets the exoskeleton suit, which gives plus 25% manipulation and plus 25% movement. It's kind of badass. We still need to decide. It's an expensive piece of hardware, but I kind of feel like Pagey's with the sword has probably got enough. I don't know. It kind of has to be somebody in melee. But I kind of don't want to give too much to certain people. Like, Delta Halo could get the exoskeleton suit, but Delta Halo also doesn't really wear armor. So we should probably make Delta Halo some armor. Yeah, like prestige armor. Because they're going to be awkward. Doesn't they can be like a proper knight, you know? Need more blooming plasteel before we start really going for that. I kind of want to watch this level up. It's taking a while, but I kind of want to watch the level up. Because getting up to 10 crafting suddenly multiplies our component production by a lot. Oh yeah, I mean we've got a bit of dirt right in front of it, and then we've got some trash just been discarded on the carpet. Gross. Oh, there we go. Wow, just sweeping that up. That's cool. I'm just curious in general, Chosen One, about the combat specific bionics. I just like the whole bionics thing. Hey, Fox, we've not found you a boyfriend yet. I just thought I'd randomly throw that out. But yes, welcome back. Yeah, we're just chilling. Not doing anything in particular, just... mining out that reasonably sizable iron patch. Sorry, no, steel patch. It's like, makes no sense that it's steel, but it is. But yeah, it was reasonable. We've got over 1,000 steel now and 25 components. It's nice. Things are going well. Things are going pretty damn well. Oh, is that an adult unnamed ram I see? Unnamed ram. Time for the slice and dice. I mean, that's because steel exists in the real world, Foxtel. And I know how steel is made, and I know that it shouldn't exist as a raw material in rock. Whereas boomalopes are a completely made up thing that's been genetically engineered. So that's kind of like been magic scienced into existence. Whereas steel is something I'm familiar with, and I'm familiar it cannot be pulled out of the rock like this. Yeah, native steel. Doesn't make any sense. Goxie, you lazy sod. Go on. Yeah, but the problem is steel is ferrous, and ferrous will oxidize, so the machinery makes no sense either, because that would just degrade. You can't just pull cogs out of a rock face and expect it to form a geothermal generator, you know. But, you know, it's a game. I will suspend my disbelief for the sake of gameplay. But it still doesn't mean I'm just going to completely ignore it, you know. Okay, that's that. That's that. Still need to put a workshop together, which actually won't have that many things in it. I see. Future steel. Yes, of course, future steel. I keep forgetting that future steel somehow is different from modern steel. I don't know. Just saying the word future in front of something definitely fixes all the problems. Yeah. I should just let them carry on digging, I guess. It's not gonna hurt. Well, I mean, it might if something collapses on them, but it should be fine. It is nice, though. This is all very nice. Yes, that is a solid jade grand meditation throne. Yes, we made one. It's a rather luxurious thing for Delta Halo to lord upon us all with. Nano. Just put nano or quantum. Quantum's the one that people like putting in front of it. It's a quantum throne. Oh, no. Oh, okay, Nakomi. Well, good to see you pop in, even if it was only very briefly. Hopefully you enjoyed it, and hopefully you get to catch up later, and hopefully those psychotic Christmas shoppers don't torment you too much with their idiocy. I know what retail is like. It's, yeah, can be a bit rough. So, good luck. Hopefully your uneventful shift. Everyone's sleepy. Everybody's sleepy. Oh, okay. We have a raid. It is a tribe. They are approaching from multiple angles. They are attacking immediately. Okay, okay. Let's... Oh boy, That's 16 savage tribe people. I guess we're gonna have some organs after this. Okay, and then we have another load of savage tribes people. Right. Well, we're gonna end this episode with a bang from the looks of it. So I don't give a shit what mood people are in. We're going for it. Okay. Now these guys are going to take longer to get where they're going. Those guys are mostly coming from below. Okay. But yeah, there's some shenanigans afoot. Well, I'm fascinated by the jetpacks and everything that people are potentially going to have, so I'm looking forward to that. It's gonna be interesting to say the least. Delta Halo, I need you to sort of stay not out of sight, but kind of in cover, because you don't really have much in the way of. Pagey and Wouter, you need to just go there. Or actually just here, actually, because you're theoretically highly mobile, so most of them are coming from below. A couple are no, they've all changed their mind and they're all coming from below now. That is good. That is what I like to see. Delta, you're gonna stick around for self-defense things, because I'm not throwing you out to the wolves. I didn't give the rocket launcher to anyone, I forgot. Damn it, yeah, that's a good point. I did forget. That would have been hilarious. That would actually have been amazing, and we're now too far away. By the time someone got to the rocket launcher, they'd be upon us. At least they're all coming from one direction. That's a good thing. Oh boy. Okay. Am I forgetting anything? I don't think there is. Look how close they are. And look how far away the gun is. By the time we get the rocket launcher, we're literally seconds away from opening fire on them as it is. What is actually the longest range thing that we have? Okay, it is the snipey snipes. Okay, and then these guys, and yeah, okay, cool. I'm just gonna move you there, and move you there. Little Horn, your gun is really good, but it's not got the longest range. People are gonna start coming into range. And we are engaging. Yeah, the gun link would have been useful. There's a lot of things that would have been useful, but at the moment, pop his face. Jesus. The death that's happening. Okay. I'm kind of happy with them just like getting into position in a way, because I can just jump immediately. Yeah. Whee! Fuck him up. Yeah, fuck him up. Fuck them up. Fuck him up. Whee! Yeah, the jetpacks are ludicrously awesome. That's actually massively overkill. That's just trying to distribute some attacks so that Pagey can jump. Oh no! No! No, Shadow! 4 hours until death! Okay, we need to rescue them. We need to rescue the Doge. Okay, who's a good medic? Who's a good medic? I can never remember who a good medic is. King Mage, you are a good medic. You where are you? There you are, King Mage. Fucking rescue the dog. You're also injured yourself, so just fucking rescue it. What's the Wog puppy is dead. What is going on? Oh, there's a little shit over there. Little shit. Whee! Fuck him up. Little sneaky bastard. That was, wow. Yeah, little horns, yeah, it's like a energy railgun thing. Against, like, armor, proper modern armor, it's not as good. There's a couple of survivors. Oh, there's a couple of survivors. We need to imprison them. We need to jail them. Okay, so question is, how many bad people are still around? Obviously, King Mage is currently rescuing Doge, which is good. We've got Shark, who's going to be arrested, in not so many words, by those two. I feel like I'm kind of cool with not having anyone drafted anymore. But there's a whole bunch of people. There is a local healing spot for Doggo. The Doggo is fine. 4 hours, not a problem. We're cool. Wog puppy dead. Rude. We've got so many corpses. But we do have a number of potential prisoners. I like this. So, there is surgery to be done, but first we need to make a prison. Or at the very least, I'm going to make a kind of an area for prisoners. The mines can be their prison for now. Yeah, these guys are just ants. They end up getting massacred. Pagey, we probably need you to actually capture people. Who else can capture? Who else is actually... Coxie, you go and capture. Necromancer, can you capture? I mean, you certainly can try. I don't care if some of them don't live. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of don't care if some of them... Oh, jeez, little horn, you fucking monster. Just like welding the wall. Just like zzz, welding the wall. Sees movement out of the corner of an eye. It's like, boom! And it's like, it's back to welding now. Jesus. Savage. Fucking savage. Just scanning the area for bad people. These shadows no longer incapable of, yeah. Oh, freaking... You know what? Just forget the drugs. Just bloody... Yeah, that trigger finger is ridiculous. Hopefully these guys aren't too close to death. But I'm gonna immediately stop the bleeding. And if they get infections, then they get fucking infections. And I'm not gonna use any medicine because we need to just tend. Just tend. 3 hours till death. Wow. That arm just came right off. Hey, wrong. Switch that. Tend. There we go. So we have 3 prisoners, guys. This is like the first time in forever that we've had actual prisoners. I am moderately excited. So I'm going to build a prison here. Then the prisoners will tend these farms. That is basically what the prisoners will do. I'm excited. Medical emergency. I mean, they just need to, like, not die. That would be cool. Just bandaging them up. Is someone bandaging, like, the rest of our guys up? Because I kind of feel like, what are you doing, Matthias? But really, we have, like, hardly any... Oops, sorry, Wouter. Shit. Apologies. Apologies. But yeah, the jump packs are nice. There's not much of a... I know we don't really need them, Chosen One, but I like the extra gameplay mechanics of it. Do you know what I mean? Like, there's something to be said about having some slaves. Because it's just fun. You put them to work, and I know you don't need to put them to work, but I like putting them to work. It's fun. There's a statue of all kinds of things in the hospital, to be fair. It is, yeah, I suppose it looks like a horn, but actually it is not. It is a picture of an abstract shape. And it expresses godliness and compassion, which I feel like in a hospital kind of works. It kind of works. Let's have a little look at the medical stuff. Wouter's okay. Minor blood loss. Kind of feel like people should be, yeah, tending to Wouter, you know. I think there is. I think this is the statue of vomiting. There's an image of fields of dead plants waiting for the poison to stop. King Mage looks on in shock. At the edge of the image there's dozens of tailors. It refers to the atmosphere near King Mage's town becoming toxic. Yeah, it's not vomit, but it's not great. Ooh, bulk traders. Well, we have a lot of corpses. We need someone, Little Horn, to to strip and loot and oh boy, there's just so much to do at this point now. I just need so many things, so many butchering for organs. Pagey, you're kind of weakened. Matthias, what are you doing, Matthias? You're feeding a meal. Feeding a meal to one of our prisoners. You know what? Someone else will feed meals to our prisoners. I appreciate your concern. You could sell the organs, Foxtail. The organs are definitely worth something. Matthias is gonna start butchering. But yeah, that was a fight. That was a fucking massacre. A grotesque massacre. Just silver, some tea. Strip the corpse. You're a leader. We want to strip your corpse. Random plank of wood. Not really that bothered. Beer. We all like beer. There's an awful lot going on here. There's an awful lot going on here. Oh, I got some lungs. Kind of feel like having the clothes brought in is a bit crap, but oh. I think I might need to make the organ room bigger, but because we're butchering rather than medically doing it, we're not going to get as much stuff. It'll use as heal root rather than medicine. I don't want to use medicine, you know? It's fine. Look at that. A fine meal. How glorious is it that we're giving our prisoners fine meals? You know, they should be honored that we're giving them such glorious food. We can also get them to mine for us. That'll be nice. Then we need to put like a mini armory somewhere. The warg meat locker. We really do need to expand it. Like insane amounts of expansion. There's a lot going on with this. A lot. So, where are these traders again? They're wandering around somewhere. Where the hell are they? Where's the tradey person? I don't see the tradey person. Oh, they've come through the back door? Okay, that's a thing. Why are they... You guys don't go through the... Don't go through the corpse room. Seriously, dudes. That's not cool. That's not cool at all. I mean, it is actually quite cool. I mean, literally it's a refrigerated room. But, you know what I mean. Right then, Blix. What are you doing? Ground penetrating radar? Oh. The progress has gone down, so I assume something has been found. Well, I will have to have a little look at that in a bit. Let's have a little look at what this guy has to offer. Exactly, Foxtail. They're like going where they shouldn't go, and now they're going to complain about it. So what the hell am I supposed to do, huh? So, any animal that is not named, I'm just going to sell. Because that's kind of what I do. So many muffalo calves. Lambs. baby goats. What's that? No point butchering them, we have so much bloody meat as it is. Speaking of which, this is the perfect opportunity to see what they've got. Take it, you know, like in trade. Could grab some chocolate. Get some more cloth. Get some chem fuel. You trying to mean? Steel. We don't really need that anymore either. Actually, a reinforced barrel we kind of do need at some point in the future. So I'm actually going to grab that. I know that's something we do. It's like, I don't know how easy it is to make, but I'm guessing that they're going to be a bit tricky. Dual refrigerator, we've already got a load of them. Steel table, large blue doormat. Nothing particularly jumping out at me. I mean, random poor hats. I mean, that random chair has been floating around in the main room for ages. Tainted clothes. What else do we have? Nothing that's jumping out at me. That's the thing, just try and offload. You see, although it's a good shield generator, people complain. We've got replacement shield generators, and also it's an accessory slot. But then again, it's a shield generator. And that's pretty good. Yeah, the jump packs are so much better. Yeah, I'm not sure how much time we've got for that off by one. There's only a certain amount of oomph, as it were, you know, time that can be spent doing such things. But yes, certainly we're in the good opportunity to sell a load of things that we really just, you know, don't need. We can get rid of one of those lungs, probably the one we've just extracted. Reinforced barrel. Yeah, I can get a load of cloth. Not going to hurt. In fact, a load of components isn't going to hurt, but it's just a lot of money for nothing. I have not seen any plasteel. So I doubt very much. It's possible, but I doubt very much. Yeah, they've not got. I think they're fairly primitive, I think. I could be wrong. Could be wrong. What else can I grab from them? Enough components to drain all their money, I guess. Whittlium isn't actually that primitive. I mean, the insect meat's fine. I mean, we just feed it to the animals. Works for me. Matthias is busy doing stuff. What have we got there? An elephant tusk. I'm pretty sure that's quite valuable. I am just going to forbid all this crap because it's all tainted. It's all crap. It's not good. Matthias, what is up with you? Oh, I see. You're upset about various things. Okay. That's fair enough. We've just had a big fight. There's lots of dead people. I'll accept it. Actually, they're not that primitive. They've got some good weaponry. I've no idea, Foxtail. The beer's still sealed, I guess? Okay, apparently we found some steel over there, which is not particularly useful. Let's click on that and I think it reveals it. There we go. So we can see that that's steel. That's new. I don't remember it telling you what was under there, but yes, there's steel over there. And there's more steel here. Okay, I mean, we're finding steel. This is at least something. It's not necessarily very useful yet, but we'll find some nice stuff. Yeah, the weapons aren't tainted, but the weapons are also pretty shite. I'm just gonna throw that one out there. Who is a happy doctor? King Mage. Making a grand sculpture. Oh boy. Tell you what, you can hold that, and then prioritize that. And then Necromancer. Sorry, dude. Yeah, we need more bloody space. Gonna do that. Get Necromancer. Do a haul. Blix. Do a haul. Just try and get some of those bodies out of the surgery. It's not even a surgery, it's a bloomin' morgue. It's all good. What the? Look at this! Halpin dude! Just kind of like, I'm just gonna wander straight into the fucking knight's room and just use their table to eat. How fucking rude. Jeez, that's the balls on this guy. Wow. That's some shit right there. Damn. Yeah, sorry, I need you to clean some stuff. It's a hospital, it needs to be cleaned. Nope, 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 shit. Why is there animal filth in here? Gross. Okay, we're slowly getting more space. Oh, random fight happening outside. Oh well. Okay, that gives us enough space now to hopefully store the oh, crap. And when I say crap, I mean dead primitives. So yes, someone who's really, really good at ranged. Who is the best at ranged shooty stuff? So, okay, Little Horn with 15. Okay, Blix with 13. I mean, that's pretty definitive. Oh, Matthias. Harvested organs. Yeah, that's taken its toll. Little Horn, yeah, you've got good rating. They are worth a fortune. I think I'm gonna give it. Oh no, E-Shadow's miscarried. That's a sad time. I like Little Horn and their gun, but I kind of feel like, yeah, I kind of feel like they need something explodey. And then Blix can grab the big gun. And then we're kind of balanced as far as who's got what. And obviously then the sniper rifle will pass down to Matthias, I guess. To do what? Not know. I have no idea what I said. How are people's health? People are for the most part fairly healthy. A little bit of pain in Wouter and Pagey. Matthias, yeah, Matthias has got a ranged weapon. I know that they're not exactly good at shooting, but hopefully they'll learn, you know? And they'll end up getting a sniper rifle, I guess. As a hand-me-down. There's a lot of crap. Why are these animals all swarming inside our main room? It's absolutely ridiculous. We need to make an outdoor room. I mean, I'm hoping they don't beat each other to, like, major injury. That would be unfortunate. Good. I think these guys are unhappy at being prisoners. So yeah, we need to make a better prison. Oh really, Little Horn? I wonder where that is. Possibly Knights of the Old Republic. I think it's Knights of the Old Republic. It's one of the Star Wars things. Yeah, there we go. It was quite funny because when I played Knights of the Old Republic, of course I typed in my name as Melek. And not wanting to do any spoilers, but I thought it was quite amusing how things ended up working out since I was called Melek and they were called Malak. It's great. It's absolutely great. That was hilarious. I mean, actually, then again, Knights of the Old Republic's a really old game now. It's a good game, but I feel like spoilers are probably irrelevant now. It's like, it's old enough that spoilers are irrelevant. Yeah. So anyway, prisoner. Forced to work, forced to work, forced to work. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get them to mine downwards. I was kind of like with this like, how did nobody guess? It's like, it's kind of funny. Kind of funny. I'm gonna plan out the prison properly later on, but I'm gonna put chairs and tables and lights and food and, you know what I mean. I'm gonna do it properly. I don't want my prisoners to be completely miserable in the pitch black dark. I might even put some entertainment in there. You know what I mean? I'm not a savage. I'm not a horrible person. They just need to, you know, get a grip. Ah, that's fair enough. But yes, it is amusing. It is amusing that the name is so similar. It's like, are you related? The jade floor tiles. I may just put like an autopsy table in the prison, you know, for when they inevitably die from being overworked. Just to remind them what's in store for them. I have to wait for things to settle down again. You know what I mean? It's like, damn it, there's so much work left to do. There's dirt and filth and all sorts because people are busy doing more important tasks. This room is very dirty and ugly because of the dirt. But it's like, it's as much because of the animals that these buggers are just letting wander in. They just keep wandering in, covering the place in filth. And some of the filth is not the animals, but a lot of it bloody is. Oh, Matthias, man. You're really, really miserable. You know what you should do? Have a beer. Just drink a beer. You know what I mean? You deserve it. Once you've finished carrying that rock, have a beer. Relax. Oh, thank goodness they're leaving. I swear to God. It's like, you know, how much crap and filth can their disgusting animals keep traipsing into my home? My goodness, continue with Divinity Original Sin 2? What's going on? What's going on? Who are you? What have you done with the real little horn? You know what? I think also have a psychite tea as well. It's got to be worth doing, you know what I mean? It's got to be worth doing. Just to chill you out from the horror of having to butcher corpses. There's a lot of corpses we've got in here now. It's a lot. Okay, so we've still got steel, anything else? Does not look like it. We'll keep on scanning. What a palaver, guys. What a palaver. So, the idea will be is to have the prisoners here. I'll get them to dig out their own prisons. Have some proper beds. I mean, we've got a couple of beds here. We've got a bed there. It's a bedroll, not a bed. But either way, we'll put beds in there. Lighting. Nutrient paste. Delicious, delicious nutrient paste. And that's it. You know, we can. There are still dead raiders out there just because there's so bloody many of them. It's absolutely crazy. I don't get how there are so many. Oh my goodness. I mean, are they even like? It's still technically fresh. Oh my goodness. Yeah, it's ridiculous. How are there so many dead people? welcoming tribespeople. You would have thought by now they would have figured out that maybe attacking us, not a good idea. You know, not the best plan in the world. That's fair enough. It is a really, really deep game, and yeah, I found playing it multiple times. I've completed it like now like 6 times. It's ridiculous just how many times I've played that game all the way to the end. It's ridiculous. But it's so good. It's shockingly good. But yeah, it depends on your playstyle, I guess. Yeah, I know they're not. I've not built hospital beds because at the time I didn't have enough components spare. Blah blah blah. I like I say, I plan on moving those into the prison and then replacing them with hospital beds, and it's a work in progress, you know. There's always something left to do. Do you know what I mean? There's always something that needs doing with this game. Ambrosia. Okay, well, I mean... Ambrosia. But yeah, these prisoners need to be put to work. And I need a little dispenser, and there's going to be a whole load of things. There's going to be... I need to create a labor area. Which basically means it doesn't stop the... It doesn't make the prisoners work, necessarily. But they're healing anyway. Once they're healed, wouldn't be so bad. I'm actually going to do 2 medical extractions as well, just to get a whole bunch of organs. We can afford maybe 3 medical extractions. Yeah, something like that. In fact, actually, butcher forever, because then at least we get something, and then I can modify the medically extract ones. Oh, filthy room. Oh, Matthias, do we really want you to be any more upset? I mean, you're high, but oh boy, it's like, I mean, I guess if you want to, then I suppose that's okay. Who's better suited to be doing this? King Mage, you're super happy. Yeah, you take over. I mean, you should literally, yeah, there we go. You know, the corpse is already there. Because I think Matthias is probably traumatized enough. But yeah, by using medicine, doing it properly, it's a little bit better. Ooh, we made a minigun. That's pretty good. But yes, we definitely need more organs for the organ room. We probably need some implements of... Are you seriously telling me we failed to remove any organs? King Mage! I'm shocked. Oh, Matthias, is your happiness from various things worn off? I think it bloody has. Where are you going? There's only so many second best and first bests and etc. shooters in the world. We still have the rail energy gun thing. There's a lot going on, you know. Surely the minigun should be given to someone who's a rubbish shooter. Because it's just spray and pray anyway, so who cares? Yeah, Matthews needs to go and watch a sunset. Just chill for a bit, you know? Just to chill. I'm gonna snap any second. Come on, King Mage. Give me some organs. You did incredibly badly the last time. I think if we give it to the worst shooter, then it'll be just kind of like a... What the hell's going on? That's literally... nothing again. What the hell's going on? Is there like a bug where they're spawning somewhere else? Well, I'm going to disable that because obviously that's not giving us anything. Sad times. Well, I'm going to suspend the other one as well. Because there's obviously some sort of bug, and maybe when I reload the save, it'll be better. I don't know. We'll see how things go. But we are kind of at that point now. Where I'm getting to the end of the stream. It's getting late. We're at that time, guys. It's been an interesting session. We had a big attack. That was nice. We got some prisoners, which I'm going to have to deal with a bit of urgency next session. Because at the moment, they're just kind of sat there in a cave. Which is fine. But we also kind of need some clubs to beat them back into submission. You know, like the zappy things. Overall penetration. Well, bear in mind, we've gone through a few loops. Because remember, that when that hits 100, we get one of these patches. We also might get one of these patches without it getting to 100. But ultimately, is that really just like someone fixed the bloody generator? What's going on? Broken down. Rude. The battery's light. Batteries are good though. But yes, the scanner will just, every time it hits 100%, it will just reveal a patch of underground stuff at random. It may also do that earlier than 100%, but yeah, guaranteed 100%. And hopefully we'll find something other than steel. Because that'd be nice. Because then we can absorb some cool things. But we'll have to wait. We will have to wait for that. Because we are at that stage, guys, where I'm kind of ready for chilling. Ready for playing some random music, you know. Because it's kind of what I do at this stage of the game, this stage of the stream. Oh boy. But yeah, we got a big load of corpses. Oh boy. I do like the prisoner mechanism. I know we don't really need them, but I like it because it adds complexity to the game. It adds something I need to manage. It gives me a project. And that's one of the things I like. It gives me a project to put some attention to. You know? I might even treat these prisoners nice. I'll even let them keep all their limbs. Aren't I nice? Let them keep their clothes. I may make them prison overalls. How cool will that be? I need to have a look at how I can make some kind of prison uniform. Like, I don't think there's an item of clothing called prison uniform, but I feel like if we make a set of specific kind of clothes, and then we forcefully strip them and leave those clothes in the prison, then they'll wear those clothes. You know, it's like, shit, we're naked. I don't want to be naked. I'm going to wear these clothes. So we can have them all dressed up. Can I like just make orange clothes or something? I don't know, because orange jumpsuits are how prisons work. Or pink. I don't know. you know, maybe being pegged is like an honorary thing. I don't know about the collars and harnesses, Foxtail. It may be... Yeah, let me just reduce the volume. It may be ideology only. We'll see. Exactly, folks. See, Foxtail gets it. The goats that don't get pegged get slaughtered for their meat, or sold into whatever horror awaits them. So, having been pegged is kind of like being honored as it's like a sign of respect. I'm absolutely certain off by one. This has always been the rules. This has always been the way it works. I mean, I can't quote like every rule in the book. That would just take me age. I'll take multiple sessions. There's a lot of rules in the book, you know? Multiple books even. Multiple shelves of multiple books of multiple rules. And, you know, I can't quote them all. So you just have to trust me that this is how it's been for a long time. And as and when a situation arises where quoting a rule becomes appropriate, I'll do so. And I will do it through honesty. And you can trust me. You can trust me to quote the rules accurately and yeah, exactly. Yeah. Oh boy. Ooh. Ooh. Wow. Tired. Suddenly. Exactly, Foxtail. You know, these rules have been around for decades, so... Exactly. No, trust me. And trusting Melek as well. No, trust Melek as well as Yola. Different people. Same rules, though. Everyone has the same rules. Boy, this is a weird one. Oh boy. Well, I am going to sign off after this song, I think. Well, thank you all for popping by. Thank you for all your input, your votes, and your entertainment, and all the normal things that I thank you for. And remember, guys, if you're not already subscribed, do so. And if you want to click that like button and that little bell thing, because that's apparently a thing that's been around for years that I still don't get because reasons. And if you want to join the ranks of the members, then do so. You can click join and you can support the channel like the amazing Adepts, Shadowsec, That Monicam, Wouter, Necromancer, Andrew Riley, Alchemist Kyler, Nakomi Summons, Multi, Dunlap, Ancient King, Not Bad, and Mr. Trillin. Because those guys are awesome. Thank you very much for supporting the channel. Thank you to all of my apprentices for also supporting the channel. You guys are cool too. And everyone in the live stream. Yeah, cool. Cool guys. You know, it's a cool thing. I like having this banter and our little weird kind of philosophy chats, because we were having some big philosophy chats earlier on to do with setting good examples and trust in relationships and weird stuff, raising kids even. My goodness, it's the topics we get up to, guys. I love it. It's great. Thank you, Off-Power. It is most appreciated. So yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. So until next time, cheerio.